Hello everyone, today I'm going to do a unboxing and a review of a Simpson 3200 pounds per square inch power washer. Has a Honda engine. I'm going to open it up and we'll assemble it. They have a quick setup guide that shows you the steps that you have to take. First thing we got to do is we got to take it out of the box. My wife will hold that.
Give it to me.
It's okay.
The wind will blow that way.
That's okay. Anyway, we'll take this out. There's a handle for part of the frame here, and we'll pull up. And that's it. The first thing we want to do is we want to raise the handle. We do this by pulling this knob, you see, and it has a release right here. So we pull that over and then raise it up to the position, and it goes back in to the hole, so it will stay in place. The next thing is they have a container of oil here, and the oil is so we can put it in the engine. So let me open this up. Let me turn this around so we can get it to the side with the oil, and the oil is right here. And we unscrew this. Add check oil. The engine is shipped without oil. We have to add the oil in. Alright, so we add in the whole container of oil in here. You just take off the cap and we squeeze. Now don't squeeze too hard. We want it to go in and go to the bottom. Just don't go too fast. I'm going to tilt it over a little so I don't get it all over the place. And there it is. The oil is in. Now after you do that, okay, and next thing we have to do is we'll put the holster on for the wand, and that goes on this side. There's a hole here, and it comes with a bolt, and we put the bolt through. Oh, wait a minute. We put the bolt through, and we slide that on like that, and then this part on the back, and that goes on there like that. The wand, this is the quick connect end. This is for your nozzle pieces, and this part has a part to protect the threads. So we take that off, we put it together, you push it in, and then this spins up. And the next part is you have a thread protector over here too, and we take that off. They're both the same, so I'm going to put this in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these cords here, and next on the pump. Now here's the pump, and this has thread protectors also, and we take that off, and you just push this on and then hand tighten this one. Now, I've had experience with power washers before, and what I'm going to do is, now this is the inlet side for the hose over here. Now, you can see that this is the inlet, and what I like to do is I like to put a quick connection here. Instead of screwing it in every time, I use a quick connect, and this is what it looks like. Okay, for the hose. And what I'm going to do before I put it in there, because I've known from experience before that this gets corroded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a little white lithium grease on there. Okay, and then I'm going to screw this in over here, and it gets hand tightened with this knurled knob, and you tighten it down. Now what I do is I'm going to show you the hose. So anyway, this is my hose, and I have a quick connect. You see, I have it for my nozzle here, but now I can put it on here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray a little white lithium grease on this end to prevent corrosion, and then I put it on like that, and it's on. I have an on-off switch here for the water, and this comes with the tips that go on the wand end, but I'm going to use something a little different, and it comes with this is to clean out the tips if they get clogged. It's almost like what they use for carburetor jets, for cleaning out carburetor jets. Now, I'm going to use something a little bit different. Instead of using the individual tips, I have, that I bought new, you can use just one tip and you rotate for the different settings. I'm going to use this instead of using these. I'll just leave these. It'll be a spare set. What I'll do is I'll connect it, and what you do is you bring it down and then push it up, and that's it. Now this is for the wand holster. You see, you tip it down and then you put it in. So that's about it. Now they do have a strap here for your hose, and what you do is you have the strap and you can hook this up and you hang your hose there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some gasoline. I use ethanol-free gasoline because ethanol kills small engines. So I'm going to go get my gas can, and I'm going to put it in here. This is for the gas. I have my ethanol-free gas. I'm going to pour it into the gas for the holder for the gas. Alright, that's enough. So we put this on. The starting procedures are, you have to, first I'm going to take the hose down, and over here they have a choke right here. The first thing you got to do is pull out the choke, and it has to be in the on position. Alright, this is to turn the engine on and off. So first thing, pull it out. You want to make sure that there's water in your pump. Now you squeeze the handle with just the pressure that you see the water coming out. Now there's water in the line. Now what I do is you have the recoil starter over here, and we're going to start it up. Okay, so it works. If you want to use the soap to mix in for your cleaning, we have here for pressure washing. You don't have to use this brand, but this is what I have on hand. And what we do is we put it in the soap dispenser right here. And what this will do is, now you have to use the proper setting for the soap, which is usually a very low pressure setting. I gotta pour this in here. Whoops. I'm doing this fast. Of course you would use a funnel for doing this, but this is biodegradable. It's very safe stuff. I'm going to use it, and then I'll tell you how it came out. I'll show you a section. I have the base of my house is very dirty, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to power wash this. I'll show you like a split between a section that's done and a section that's still dirty. So I use the 25-degree nozzle setting, and you can tell that there's a distinct difference between what was washed off and what's left. Now I'm going to do the rest of the base of the house, make it look all pretty, and it's doing a great job. I can't complain. We'll see how it does. I'm going to use it.
Please click like, subscribe,
on
share,
the car too. Now be careful when you use it on cars. You want it on a very light setting, because cars, you can ruin the paint job on cars with a power washer. You can use it on wheels and things like that, but using it on the painted surface, I wouldn't recommend that too much. I'm adding this part of the video later because I had more of a chance to use the power washer, and there is a negative to this power washer. Now the engine is very powerful, but what happens is it causes the whole machine to call what's walking, and what happens is the machine will actually move from the place that it was. Now I did a place over there. It moved a great distance. I just used this for cleaning a air filter, a reusable air filter for our central air conditioning unit. And you can tell right down here where the rubber feet meets the concrete, you can see the marking here. That's from it moving, and I really didn't use this that long. Now, of course, I do like the machine. I still give it a 5-star rating because it does the job. To compensate for the walking issue, they may have been able to put larger feet and made it heavier. But then when it's heavier, it's not as convenient to use. So at the weight that it is right now, and for the power that it has, it's a very good machine. I give it a thumbs up, 5 stars. Just be aware that the machine will walk when you do use it for any length of time, and it will move a greater distance for a longer period of time that you use it. Anyway, have a good day. Please click like, subscribe, share, comment down below. Have a good day, everyone.